they meant no harm, that they'd seen the truth. These men and women, young and old, who tried to mold my youth, they were only teaching me how to get through life, how to punch the clock and get a home and get a wife. They knew I was searching for things I'd never find, so they tried to break my mind by paddling my behind, all for the love of an innocent mind. They were the blind, leading the blind, all for the love of molding young minds. They were too kind, headmasters of mine. They themselves were products of a past society. They themselves were victims of the same atrocities. I realize I must forgive, but I will never forget these men and women, young and old. I'm forever in your debt. They were only teaching me how to run the race, to fill my position with a smile upon my face. Don't ask the question if it isn't from the text. Throw me out into the hall, then ask who wants to be next. All for the love of an innocent mind. They were the blind, leading the blind, all for the love of molding young minds. They were too kind, headmasters of mine. I feel it's really sick how so much is wasted, and there's so much food for thought that never is tasted. Just read the instructions and fill out the forms. And whatever you do, my son, don't stray from the norm. All for the love of an innocent mind. They were the blind, leading the blind, all for the love of molding young minds. They were too kind, headmasters of mine. That song was written by a man named Jeffrey Gaines. It's on his debut album, which came out like in the mid-90s. It's an awesome song. If you haven't heard it, please check it out. The lyrics are incredible. And so, yeah, when I had to do, there's another song I do by him called Hero and Me. But my voice has changed quite a bit since the 90s, and so doing that one's a little more difficult. I'll probably have to change the key. But hopefully I can do that one for you guys at some point. But if you don't like what I just did, please check out the original song. It's an amazing tune. And if I didn't do it justice, I apologize. But yeah, you should listen to it. It's great. It's a great tune. And there are 3 versions of it. There's the album version, which is just singer-songwriter stuff. So it's, great bass, drums, guitar, acoustic guitar. But then there's a rock version, which is electric guitar, kind of rocked out. And then there's a guitar and vocal version that he does live. I think all three can be found on YouTube. Check out the tune. Check out Jeffrey Gaines. Check out that debut album. The first album, which I think is just self-titled, Jeffrey Gaines. It's an amazing record. Some great songs on there, and yeah, very thoughtful guy. Very excellent lyrics. And so if you haven't heard of him, please check him out. Anyway, I'm out. Take care. Be blessed.